Welcome to the Luxury Syndicate, where we embark on an exquisite journey to the heart of the luxurious world and share valuable financial life advice as well as entrepreneurial insights. You have reached the perfect channel if you want success in your life and business. Let's start by defining what being ultra-rich means. These people frequently own several residences and various luxury cars, and their net worth is in the billions of dollars. They frequently have numerous investments in commercial ventures, and they have access to private jets and yachts. Their every need is catered to by a team of personal assistants, chefs, and security guards. Additionally, they have access to the top hospitals, elite schools, and upscale clubs. Bernard Arnault is an example of a person who is extremely wealthy. With a net worth of $198.4 billion, Bernard Arnault, the CEO and chairman of LVMH, or Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, surpassed Elon Musk in 2022 as the richest person in the world. Although Musk lost the title of world's richest person this year, Forbes estimates that his net worth as of December 27 was close to $139 billion, making him the richest American. Last but not the least, the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, has a net worth of more than $119.2 billion. He has numerous homes, including a $165 million penthouse in New York City and a $23 million Beverly Hills residence. A ranch in Texas and a private island in the Bahamas are further properties he owns. He also owns a yacht and a private jet in addition to real estate. As a billionaire, you have a lot of influence on public policy and debates, and it's not always done in a bad way, like advocating for reduced taxes for the wealthy, although it does happen occasionally. But the plain truth is that you can definitely affect significant changes in the world due to your riches and connections. You can influence practically everything you want with money, but the capacity to essentially buy time is one of the largest distinctions between billionaires and commoners and is sometimes underestimated. There's practically nothing for you to wait for. The same holds true for influential persons in politics, particularly when a billionaire may have donated to their political party. Therefore, if you're a billionaire, you might occasionally meet and speak with leaders of state. On Forbes' yearly mega rich list, there are now much more billionaires than in previous years. There are now about 2,755 known billionaires. Of course, it's possible that more people with family wealth just succeed in maintaining their secrecy. In any case, according to estimates, the world's 2,755 billionaires are together worth $13.1 trillion, making them wealthier than the world's 5 billion poorest people put together. Even though these numbers seem daunting, let's really visualize them to help put them in perspective. This particular example effectively illustrates how, even among billionaires, the gap between $1 billion and the amount of wealth Bernard Arnault or Elon Musk possesses is astronomically wide. $100 million is our next level of wealth. If you are at this level, you probably own or run a company that most people have heard of, even if they don't know you personally. You might be able to mingle with music stars, actors, and business elites at the same time. Almost anywhere you choose to go, you can do it in style. You have numerous residences with employees spread all over the world, and you delete cars for each resident. If it appeals to you, you might have a private island and a yacht to take you there. Anyone can access it with donations and fees. It works the same when you start making hundreds of millions of dollars in purchases. You could pay someone to look for the most lavish versions of whatever it is you're looking for. For instance, the Australian company Toilet Paper Man charges almost $1.3 million to create 22-karat gold toilet paper. If you're going to literally flush money down the drain, tell me where I can buy a gold toilet or a gold bathroom to match. Not only rare paintings, but also items like the $12 million dead shark artwork made by Damien Hirst in Salford. Here it is, the same crystal piano that was played during the Olympic Games in Beijing. It went for a record-breaking $3.2 million at a private auction. You see, the only true restriction on what is possible when you have less wealth is your imagination. You travel on vacation during popular times, such as when the Grand Prix was held in Monaco. When the lodging costs between $10 and $20,000 a night, both can be done for the film festival and you won't bat an eye. You have personal help, and you are beginning to have people to whom others must speak in order to reach you. You can buy just about anything, but most people think that wealthy people only purchase the most expensive jewelry, cards, and other items rather than traveling first class on private jets for young people. Having said that, you always charter a flight or purchase a private jet instead of paying cash and having to maintain it. But even so, at this level, another significant change occurs. It's your circle of friends. Even though having a very high net worth is equivalent to having a very high income, which is roughly $200,000 a year, the wealthy at this level have a net worth between $10 and $30 million. I'm talking about doctors, some businessmen, or lawyers. Yes, you can usually afford a lovely house and car, but those items come with higher expenditures, so you probably don't feel particularly safe financially. And it's likely that you continue to hold a full-time job because the more wealth you have, the more assets you have. And since you're probably not producing your money from a regular salary, wealth begins to be evaluated in net worth rather than income above this level. You must arrange a meeting. You have a really great house, you can live quite well, and you frequently take international first-class flights. If it's an important event, you might reserve a $2,000 suite. You can afford any medical care you need, and no unforeseen financial emergency can endanger your life. Being poor is challenging, but there are also difficulties associated with being wealthy. The proverb that money can't buy you happiness is something that each and every one of us has heard. Having more money can help you address hundreds of issues in your life, but it can also bring you thousands of new challenges to deal with. It is undeniable that if you're wealthy, it will be difficult for you to find a sincere friend because the majority of your pals will be with you for the money and power. It's going to be really hard for you to tell someone your deepest secrets and get good advice at the same time. Celebrations include milestone anniversaries and birthdays, family vacations, and many other key life milestones for those closest to you. If you guys enjoy watching this, then make sure to hit the like button, and we would appreciate you subscribing to see more about fine living and luxurious life inspirations. This is the Luxury Syndicate. We'll see you on our next travel.